Hello everyone. Okay, good evening. A bit late, sorry for today. Yeah, I'm gonna play probably one game for the day and see how we go. So just showing how we're doing for now. Yeah, so lost the game yesterday, but gonna try to bounce back today. Let's just switch the screen. So problem of the day is here. Black to try to kill white. In the meantime, just start the ads here on Twitch. Yeah, should be good. Okay, so hint of this one problem is, as always, a theme in Tsumego's life and death problems. Dame Tamari or liberty problems here for white, so that will be the hint. And you need to use this one stone, because if not, you can see white has too much space to live. So that would be kind of needed to use this one stone and kind of save it here. So yeah, try to think about a sequence here. Okay, we're gonna wait a little bit. I'm sad today. All the Japanese players in the LG Cup were eliminated. Yeah, maybe Fukuoka, actually the youngest one, had a game that was probably the closest. Ichiki also had a, I would say, yeah, maybe for the AI it was one-sided, but as a human, I think it was kind of a good game to still watch. Although stylistically, maybe against Wang is kind of not really what the type of game you want to go into, because he seems to be really good at like sabaki or living. Overall, it's a very territorial, kind of very of course, all these players can fight, but I feel like today's game was kind of matching that style. So yeah, happens, but hopefully Team Japan could do better from next time. I feel like there's a huge difference between the top Japanese pros and the Chinese, especially. I mean, Korea, there's of course Shin Jin-soo and Shin Min-jun, but apart from this, probably apart from these two players, there's not enough kind of people going through. Whereas the Chinese, yeah, side, they have a lot of players, different players, and they are all pretty good. So it is kind of tough, but yeah, I'm gonna try to hope that someday we can do better overall. Although I think it was a bright kind of side that Fukuoka did play a really good game when it's not easy, and he's kind of just young with some momentum. Okay, let's switch the screens. I found a game, so I'm gonna play white here. Okay, so good. Should be fine, but just going to check. Yeah. Okay, again, we are playing this kind of against this double 3-4 point type of thing. I'll just respawn. You could play this type of move and play this double approach stuff, but I'm totally good just respawning. Against this one, just playing here. And just block from the outside, playing this Joseki. Yeah, this avalanche type of stuff we don't play anymore, because black can kind of block descent here. Seems to be a pretty good move against Hane, like descent. And yeah, no worries, just to play here, connect, and then play high there. Very standard type of thing. Against this one, you block and... Yeah, I think the more standard way to play here would be to just Atari and play this one. That's gotta be the most standard way to deal with this. Although you might choose... Yeah, in this case, maybe just pushing through here. Is this what you want to go for? Not really too sure, especially when there's black kind of support here. But then you can say if you push through, this kind of point is a bit more annoying for black side. So Atari push through to cut turn, cut here descend, connect, Hane, descend. Then Kusumi, jump, play here, this. I mean, you could probably play something like this, give up the corner, and just play here. I would say they usually Atari and then play this one. Atari connect, extend. And then white plays something around here. Could continue. This is important point to choose the Joseki. To choose the right one. You know what? I'll try to push through. I should try to do this one in this case, and we'll see if it's matching. So saying pushing through here. Maybe still playing this one. The problem is the top side is kind of difficult to deal with when you play here. Difficult to invade. Maybe you still play here, take Sente, kind of enclose this way. But yeah, I prefer pushing here. So you're gonna turn, cut, play this one. So usually Atari, and then after this, sometimes you can push and let black jump, but I will pick this Kosumi usually. So yeah, I gave black the corner, but overall we have a kind of fixed center. And next, this kind of point is pretty big at L3. Usually black jumps here. After this kick, play this at G3 to prevent snapback. And then sometimes extend, sometimes Hane here. It all depends on the situation. Hopefully you can say if there's a floating group, this might be helpful later on. Yeah, I gave up the corner, but in this case, I feel like the whole board situation might be a bit better. So that one probably just respond this way. Yeah, looks good. There's a bit of Aji here, but should be good for now. And after this one, black can choose to Hane or just pincer something here. Extend. If I extend, I'll jump and try to continue. Maybe actually extend here. Sorry, extend here. Then attach Hane, playing this one. Maybe when I think about it, I should extend here once. Let black attach. Hane, extend, and then respond here. That's probably the right move order to do. To threaten this wedge and cut so it snap back. Yeah, I'm gonna do this way. And then respond something here. So you can kind of continue putting pressure. If I play here, the I shape isn't really there yet. And if black responds, then it's kind of slow. So against this push, black can go something here. In this case, we cannot really make a huge kind of moyo on the right side, so it doesn't make sense to do this. You don't want to get attacked here, so something around here. Maybe we need to turn once. But you could say maybe against this black and surround on the left side first, so probably here is much more standard. I mean, it should be pretty even up to this point. It all depends like how black can deal with this kind of floating group. Just extend here, you don't want to get ataried and surrounded with these stones. Maybe now play this, but then black can ignore, kind of let me take these four if you want. So sometimes you might want to wedge here, throw in, squeeze this way. So it's probably better to not play anything and just extend here. Maybe black's gonna play something around here, but then Kosumi, trying to go on the outside. Spit some... maybe some Aji around here, we'll see. In fact, maybe you don't play this because white can also play here in center, so against this we have some sort of protection. Because we can threaten to take these four. Yeah, so I think it's pretty important not to play anything. If you want to be 100% sure as black, you might want to turn here Atari and then just live. But you need to be studying a little bit more in the details around here. Okay, so if I don't think too much, I'll just Kosumi here. Because this pincer, maybe black's gonna play e10. If you get surrounded, could be a problem. So it's important to get outside, and then if black plays something right here, it can kick, jump, or just ignore this and go after these stones. Could be a good thing. And oh, Queen, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, it's not used too much time in these positions because we might need some time later. You could say this is maybe a bit more aggressive and better. It all depends on how much this thing, but actually here you push. Maybe you give up this one stone, don't mind. Or black can attach this way. Then here. There could be that. There could be that. Attach this way. Hane extend here and then play this kind of wedge here. I guess not being too focused on here would probably be best. So kicking and then jump. But then black's gonna slide somewhere around here. Maybe it is already alright for black. Yeah, I need to do something on the top right to kind of punish this. Just don't want to play too many exchanges here because it might weaken this side. So let's just kick, put pressure, continue to put pressure there. Jump this way. Make sure. Yeah, it's one of the reasons maybe pincering was a bit better. Because now I need to respond because next black can jump and cut off these stones. So, actually maybe this kind of move from black might be annoying. Maybe then you Kosumi, jump. So in order to connect, you want to play a move that it's putting pressure there and connecting your own stones and not creating too many weaknesses around here. Difficult to choose one. Maybe a block here. A block there might be this jump with attaching stuff. It's not easy. Yeah, I think we need to take away this kind of turn Atari, like turn even just this peep Atari, like whatever. So we're going to play this one. Although that could become a bad move if I'm not careful. Yep, so jump seems right. So this move. I think you want to Kosumi. Maybe you play this first and then jump. Yeah, that could be better. If push and cut, you can use this one stone to sacrifice and get a better shape on the outside. Against this black would descend. Then you can say it's not a great move.
残り2回です。
Difficult stuff right here. Maybe Kosumi simply is better because this kind of move, maybe black will descend and you're gonna get the corner kind of damaged.
1、2、3。
The shape isn't really the best, but nah, I'm gonna go with this one. It's kind of slow. Yeah, that one we push pretty simply. Need to disconnect these two and get outside. So going to push. Question really is, like, when do you want to play this type of Atari wedge, or do you even want to play this?
1、2、
That's not a question.
3、4。
But yeah, if I don't think anything, just pushing here, disconnect. Against this one, I might just attach here. You don't want to get surrounded, like jump, or even just this one, jump here. So something around here, and wedge, in this case, these cutting points aren't doing too much, so probably gonna attach this way.
2、3、4、5。
And yeah, try to go on the outside with speed and try to take center if possible. So you're gonna extend this way. usually connect simply. And then the question is, do you want to surround here, connect, play something? Yeah, probably turn is important. But then black can try to do this. But if you play here, black might play this kind of knight's move and then try to surround. That is also looking pretty annoying. I think I'll turn. It's kind of difficult position, really. But yeah, black can obviously try to go on the top side, something there. Yeah, that one, I don't know if I have the time to really do, or if this one, then you might just play here. Maybe you play once and have one exchange and then go here.
1、2、3、4、5。
Yeah, let me play this one, because if not, the eye shape is kind of too much, too good for black. And threatening this kind of cross-cut. So yeah, playing this and then something around here to threaten the corner a bit and making a good shape for my stones there. Should be pretty even at this point still. Against that one, I'm not gonna play anything and just extend here, maybe put pressure to the corner with stuff like this. And there's a huge difference when black plays this one, also try to connect with the corner.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
So yeah, something like this. Against that one, you can just crawl back. And still should be some aji around here. If you don't play anything, if we play away, now this key point might be a problem. Also just this hane, you can see these stones might be in trouble, so it's important to just save this one stone also to try to invade later on. Black might play this type of move. Yeah, so this probably just protecting the corner like that. So this is the usual shape if you want to protect the corner. Might be having kind of a difficult position already, because black has a lot of territories if you're not careful. So some potential on this side with this group not alive yet. The hope we have is maybe to continue pressure, but this push seems to be in a very nice position. Maybe that one should have continued to attack, but then might have had difficult time over there.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, we're gonna hane and try to block still with double hane type thing. Try to connect and maybe try to invade this way. And if black tries to connect to the corner, we can try to cut it off. Here, this one black can push, so it's important to double hane. Intricate, nice to see you. Hi. Hope you're doing good. Yes, this cut I'm not too concerned. If black wants to run away, because we can maybe connect to the corner and still can jump here. Maybe could put pressure with move like this. But yeah, we need to connect. Just thinking about the moves afterwards. usually you want to hane and make this kind of bad shape empty triangle for black first. This one. I mean, I think we should be kind of fine.
1、2、3、
Maybe attach
4、
here.
5、6、
Yeah, it's just
7、
important. I need to.
8、9。残り1回です。
Because when you hane, the problem is this cutting point, and if you just go back, black can just jump surround this group. So you might need to put a move around here. If extend, jump something here.
1、2、
Yeah, I guess this is
3、
not really possible.
4、5、6、
And that is too
7、
far.
8。
Maybe hane? We'll see. Empty triangle, no sit, and drop down, connect to the corner. No sit, drop down. But it's gonna damage this side, so I wasn't sure. At least this. Maybe jump here simply.
2、3。
I don't know how you make of this. But yeah, black cannot just try to cut without any consequences here. So that one will be met by extend. I think it's a bit too much to do so. Thank you, good luck today. Thank you very much. That might be problematic. This one we block and then probably cut or play this one. If this I connect, try to go after these 3 stones. Or Atari first, maybe. Yeah. But we need to block here, because if black can play this one, you can see this is getting captured right there. What about this Atari? I mean, if we push through here, this is not completely alive yet. Can maybe attach here, hane it this way. To let kind of take this one stone, usually it's kind of a fake shape for white. Against this one, I might connect this one bamboo joint and then cut, push through. Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't seem to be working that well. Maybe it's gonna cut and then Atari here, something like this. But still connect here. I mean, the damage on this side seems to be concerning, and next we can cut here and play here. It would take. Usually after white takes here, these stones should be fine. Connecting this one and this shape is bad, and we can cut whether. Yeah, here. And also, if this is cut off from the left side, if black doesn't connect here, this whole group is cut off from the bottom right corner. So maybe something like this to try to connect. Against this one, I might play kind of K17, but there might be a touch. Yeah, so that one I ignore, I think. Maybe still continue to... But if you take these three... Yeah, this wedge might be a bit annoying, I guess.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Ah, I didn't know. Maybe that was bad. Interesting push. Is this one going to work well? And you're gonna aim at this snapback and then
1、
give up a
2、
bit here.
3、4、5、
I didn't
6、
expect
7、
this
8、9。
gets pushed. Locally it's bad for this side and good for here as well to play this. This one cut here. If connect, I just played this one. And the corner is gonna be damaged. And these stones should be fine if we can take here. So maybe black's gonna push through. Yeah, but that one you take once. Yeah, I think you take once. Take once and then turn here. Would be nice if I can do so. But maybe take once.
1、2、
I'm definitely going to take.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe should have turned. Nah, that's fine. If this one you can push, threaten to take here. So usually I think black would respawn. Maybe Atari, but Atari black can play this kind of thing, so maybe this is why I need to play here. Threaten this one, Atari, and then Kosumi to take.
2、3、4、5。
I don't know, maybe this was questionable, should have played here. But yeah, seems pretty big to push through here. Next I can cut. And still this group isn't like connected to any kind of strong group. So we can kind of continue to put pressure here. Just this one, I think black should probably connect somewhere, because next this kind of cut, even if connect Atari here, looks to be a problem. Yeah. Maybe you can push through here, get something to the side. But this one, considering that this might be this invasion, might be not that big to just go here. If we can take these two stones, I don't think black gained too much. Because we saved this. And we might have some center stuff against these stones. And capturing here is like making this bottom side territory quite big here. Next threatening to cut and cut. So this and this. Hey, back is saying that when you cut here, you can wedge. Kind of reduce the corner a little bit. It's not much comparing to the damage here.
1、2、
We
3、
could...
4、5、6、7、
Nah.
8、9。
I don't even know if this one is really good. Going to still just descend, threaten to play here. Maybe black's gonna play this one and connect here. And just take. Yeah, I think this one black wants to maybe play here to put a bit more pressure. So yeah, just cut, but yeah, this kind of wedge is annoying to say the least.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe we play here first, because yeah, it's big, but then black and wedge here in center and play kind of center endgame. Whereas here, when you connect, there's this life and death problem here first. Even if black connects, doesn't make eye shape for black. Maybe I was too greedy to play this, don't really know.
3、4、5。
This I think you just play here. And in a sense, it's protecting this weakness. Still kind of clamp. Peep here, attach.
1、2。
Cannot cut here because black can cut Atari take. And hi, but that's nice to see you. Yeah, if we can take center and then play
2、3、
something on the right side,
5、
I think we should be good.
7、8、9。
And that seems sus. I think just take. I mean, should we just attach here? It's also trying to take the eye shape away from white's group.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Let's turn. Maybe this wasn't really the best move. Although Hane could be annoying. Because next here, this one squeeze. If we cut, we can take these all stuns.
1、
Yeah,
2、
actually,
3。
what about this one? Because that one I might just cut here. Ask a question to black. What is going to happen? If connect, you can wedge here, squeeze. I think now we take these 4 stones. Maybe could. Do we have any other moves? No, I think. Yeah, taking seems pretty big now.
1、2、
Fix a lot of problems.
4、5。
I guess play here. And then against this we can throw in and then squeeze. Yeah, so this was a big point. Maybe this one could have chosen that one. Yeah, maybe this one I should have played descend.
1、
Because
2、
it's complicating the game for no reason.
5、6、7、8。
I cannot let black kind of disconnect here. Yeah, this one probably might have been not necessary. Although when here it's strong, you might have this kind of thing.
3、4、
Can we try?
1、2、3、4、5。
Yeah, it could be a big mistake to play that one. Although it is a big move to play here overall. But yeah, probably descend. Because now the side got kind of invaded. Cut here, there might be this runaway type of move. I think we need to Atari here. Surprised to see this connect. Although, I mean, it's big. We're gonna try to extend here. Harass a little bit on these stones. Don't like to push once. Maybe you hane? No, push once and then go back. Maybe playing from this side is better.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Could double hane here. Let black take these two stones and go after the corner aji. You have these stones that are unclear that we need to kind of save. Cutting here maybe could be big. We take some points and just make sure we are kind of alive, preventing this kind of extend from black. Against this we can block here.
1、2、3、4、5。
Yeah, it's cut here. This is probably 25-30 points. Yeah, big to connect. What happens on this side of the board? Just want to ask a question.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Let's attach this way. Preventing black jumping. Take some more points. Yeah, maybe this one should have descended. That was probably clearer than this one.
6、7、8、9。 残り2回です。
This there's still clamp. I mean, hane you can connect because we taking these stones. You can always jump this way as well. Wonder what black has in mind here.
1、2、3、4
I mean, maybe still descend and then try to... But... So cut... So push here, connect this one. Yeah, that doesn't work, so you need to cut, try to squeeze.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8
Maybe it doesn't work. Too much liberty problem on that side could be a thing. That's sad if that's the case, because we lost point in the process here. Trying to Kosumi, and then against this one you can play here, but this cut might be problematic. I guess played. Gonna try to continue. That one can connect. I don't know if it's good for this side. It's gonna be push and then... yeah, push. Yeah, push is going to work next with this one. Oh, but... okay, I see why. Yeah, black can play here. I think that's the argument. But then gives up some kind of damage here, and the whole center might be in danger if you can take this, because this is not alive there. Yeah, it's just push through here.
1、2、3、4
Try to go after these stones and the whole center group. If we can capture everything here,
1、2、
and then
3、
try to reduce the corner,
5、6、
I think we should
7、
be better.
8
So now there is this, and then Atari connect this way. Can take everything. Kind of a funny shape. But I don't think black can ignore. Ah.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9
Maybe there's too much archie here. So this one, if black takes, it could be alive. If we try to go for a kill, might be some...
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9
Wasn't sure there. Maybe could have gone for it. So it was close. gonna go backwards here. Yeah. It's a difficult decision because if we do this, let black live, there's gonna be some bad stuff happening there. So black cannot connect, this is why it didn't take.
One, 2, 3, 4,
You don't want to risk like
7,
losing a game that we're winning.
9.
You could still play here.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So black's gonna play this one to live. And then we should probably just maybe you could play this one and have this exchange to keep some points here. Might be better to do so and then attach.
2,
Maybe
3,
not playing this
4,
one.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, let's go and attach. Try to make a core there. Or some aji. Should be something with this kind of slide going on. Maybe against this black would turn simply. Let me connect. We'll see.
1, 2.
Usually this doesn't work because of here. Interesting that black still played this one. So connect and then here. Black plays this one to prevent this kind of connection from white. But that one you slide. And the thing is, this one you can also block from this side. Threaten the whole group here. Maybe still... Yeah, this is close. Awfully close. But that one you can bump and live in the corner and then descend if I can. So threatening to take these two stones and have a living shape.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So it transformed black's corner into white's. Then the question is, can we play here? Ah, this is close.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Usually you want to play this one to kind of threaten here Atari to go after the whole group. We'll see if it works. So that one, it threatens this kind of thing, but if you don't block black and crow and make an eye over there. Ay, ay, ay. Should we just take here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's just take. At least now it's disconnected. Maybe Maybe still that one just extend was better.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Something like Kosumi threatening here. Hopefully that will be enough to kill the group. Yeah, so that one, wait a minute, I think Kosumi here. There's no threats here to cut, so you can take this eye away. If block, you can play this one. There's no center move to the corner apart from this.
3, 4.
I mean, maybe this is just dead. Block isn't center, just push. Mutually assured destruction favors you, I think. Big L, nice to see you. Yeah, that one you can still play here. That one is Atari. Oh, but black's gonna give up. I mean, now the center is a problem. Yes, black can take here, but then you push, play this one. The whole group here might die.
2.
Maybe still connecting was something could have done. But yeah, even if you have to take this one, black needs to put a move, because if not, you Kosumi and it's still dead.
2, 3,
So you can push
4,
here, play this
5,
one,
6,
connect.
7,
Yeah.
8, 9.
I know I'm going a bit
残り
fast here,
1回
but
です。
this seems kind of dead. So maybe you play here, actually not taking. Still, this is dead if I play here. So this should be center. Actually, what am I taking for? Just playing this one. White, black cannot cut. You could say Atari. Then play this one, make an eye.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, okay, let's take. Black can live, but it will be sad and Gote. Yeah, taking is better to take this forcing move away, and black can play here, live. Wait a minute.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I should take this one. I mean, I would think white is ahead. Even if black can live both groups. If we can jump here, seems that we're all okay for endgame.
1, 2,
Black can block
3.
here in center. Yeah, that is an annoying move. But that one want to actually. One of the reasons why maybe should have played here, but
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
didn't know. That might be bad. Black can just push through. When you play here, very awkward timing to do so. What about trying to go after this one?
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Ay, ay, ay. I should have probably played this Kosumi. Yeah, so this is a sneaky kind of way to try to kill this. If we trade here for this one, yeah, it's not good enough.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
I think you play here, maybe turn here once.
1、2、3、
Then play
Yo.
here, then you can
Go.
live.
6、7。
Yeah, it's turn. Then play here. And even if blacks try to cut here, it can make an eye here this way. And live with 2 eyes. If attached, then go here. So this should be alive at this point, and we can play way. Play this big Kosumi point that we wanted to play.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
I mean, it should probably be still winning. Tricky stuff, Hane, and then K here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe playing this one right here. Fact is, when we go back, I can play this move instantly. This could have been just stupid to do so.
1、2、3、
Just this one was better.
5。
Ay, ay. Now probably need to just play solid endgame.
1、2、3、
Which is another
Yo.
task.
5、6、7。
Let's play this one. I think black could have played here. Cutting this way seems to be pretty big, because I can threaten to do this and black cannot try to do here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Let me actually Atari here first. So this is what, maybe 15 points. Have something like 10 here, 25. Another kind of, if we cut here,
1、
probably would add it's
3,
15.
4、5。
How much would that be? 40. And then we have this with Komi. Should be 50 points. I guess 20 here, 24. Could be close. Still. So then we just push. Maybe if its center was big as well. That move is annoying next.
3、4、
Yeah, I need to block. This one, the thing is, we might have this descent throw in. Yes, it's kind of preventing this a little bit. Same time threatening a move with here. Need to respond. It is probably close. It's not over yet.
1、2、
Yeah, this move, but it's not really making much points. Maybe. I think this one is pretty big here.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, that move, obviously. It's probably close between the two there.
One, 2、3、4、5。
This descent might be big later. What? There is this kind of move? Oh, days. Ay, 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 ay. Oh yeah, that might be a good move for my opponent.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
Hopefully I can say it takes away some points. Then that was pretty big then. Oh my days, if I lose this game again, that would be sad. Because I think I was better at some point. So should probably play here.
1、
Maybe
2、
this one.
3、4、5、6、7、8。
Yeah, I cannot let black play here, so I think I'm forced to go for here. Good endgame stuff. Yeah, then this one was huge, man. Ay ay. Was there somewhere that I went wrong? kind of sad here.
2、
We
3、
need to put all
4、
these moves.
5、6、7、8、9。1、2、3、4。
It's gonna be 10 points in the corner where it could have been way bigger. Yeah, that might be it. I could lose the game just because of this. Actually, 9 points now. Yeah, this one probably lose. Taking this point also to make Sente moves here. Sneaky Sente point. Yeah, this one is painful.
One, 2、3、
Don't want to
4、
respawn
5、
anything here.
6、7、8、9。
Maybe that's not that big. I mean, there's this. 2 points.
One, 2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, actually, this one is probably bigger. Because here, black is not gaining any points by playing.
One, 2。
Why did it go wrong? Because the endgame, pretty impressive from black side, I should say. Played pretty well.
One, 2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
No time to kind of to think too much about it, but yeah, this is a bit sad. Hope I can kind of try to win positions that I am better. Seems like it's a common theme, kind of problem that I have. Not able to convert. At least positions I think I'm ahead. Yeah, this is huge difference between here. Maybe. Still need to do something like this. Black here is pretty big. Isn't black losing some points here? Maybe too much ahead already. 8, 10, 11, 13, 16, 19, 21.
Ichi.
Why would you play these moves? I don't get it. So this is 1 point center.
Ichi, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This 2 points here is probably 1.5 points, something like that. Play here. Hard to judge this. Yeah, pushing here seems pretty big because next you threaten to push and play here. Connecting. It's bigger than here, that's for sure. This.
Ichi, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's play here. Threaten to kill the group in the center. So if connect, you have this honey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I guess connecting here.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Doesn't seem that it changes much. Because that one doesn't change black and Atari here. Here it's not changing as well. Not changing. I'm gonna play this 1 point. So here it doesn't really matter. This is 1 point. This is 0 because white cannot cut.
2、3、4。
I would like to
1、2。
put the dummy because we never know. Opponent asked for counting. Just make sure to fill all the dummy points. Actually, it gives me... it doesn't matter here. So by the guess of it, it's not half a point. Yeah, probably losing. You need to take here. Yeah, that was huge difference for the end game. And there's also one rule that I forgot. Is like, if you're the one, so Japanese rules, if the one playing last dame might change or not. Yeah, so here should be over. At least I recommend every time when you play to just fill all the liberties. Yeah, 2 points half. Wow. I shouldn't have lost this game, but happens. A bit too much maybe, but is this better just to take here, in fact? Black will need to protect anyways, and then you don't have like this kind of bad stuff here. And Clayton, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Hope you still enjoyed the game. Yeah, thanks for the support. Means a lot, so thank you. Yeah, probably something here. This thing is... that one you could still actually squeeze. Make this block and still wedge here. Yeah, I should probably play this one. I think black best way is to just play here. Then maybe play something around here. Let black play this one. Was that needed as well? Maybe it's just extend, but extend. So there's a bit of archie around here. There was ways to win here, especially after this corner flipped into white. Black endgame was impressive. Yeah, that corner stuff, I knew when you have this that the game just changed the result. Like, you cannot have this kind of game being close and reduced. You can see here it's almost like 15 points reduced to 9. I agree, black's endgame around here was pretty good. Didn't find this move. Just that one maybe could have connected or hane. Although it is... It's bad aji still, but maybe, yeah, we can hane. I mean, how do you live? Black cannot play this one. There's liberty problems here, and white can take these two stuns, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, maybe should hane. Because after that, like cut, you just connect here. This one, I mean, even just cut seems good. Even that one just atari. It's 5 in line. Black cannot live locally there. Yeah, seems like this is dead pretty much. Yeah, we should kind of take away this kind of mistakes. After this, I don't see any moves. Like this one, there's this hane. Yeah, if black cannot make twice here, this is going to be difficult. This. And even if you play here, this push to, yeah, play that one, it's not going to work. And if there's a capturing race between here and the outside, obviously this is smaller than here. See, I would say losing move probably didn't hane. I would say that one. Okay, so my opponent quit the rooms. This is why. Yeah, let's review quickly. Go back here. Yeah, I think around here, black's plan of taking territory and yeah, run away with it kind of worked. Just this one probably you don't need to play as black. If it works, then yeah, but you could get counterplay like in the game here. I would simply just play something around here. You're not gonna get attacked this severely. But maybe you could say that this push kind of emphasized this kind of invasion here at R12. So there might be some trade-offs. But yeah, if white just connects, I don't know, something like this, black would probably try to close the corner and say that it's head in territory. Something like attach, whatnot. Yeah, if black can keep this corner territory, live here, usually this is good enough for black. So something like this, you're gonna go a bit more cleaner. This gave me some opportunities. I sensed that this was, yeah, getting better for me at this point. Yeah, I think you take. Yeah, so if black responds, then white can turn here. So this is why black did play this one. But when you push, even here, I think you want to connect this way because you want to peep and then go infiltrate on the right. Yeah, probably this one is fine to cut, but not taking here, but just descend. Even if black connects, like you can still cut off here, and then if black connects here, then you can decide to wedge and connect this group to the top side. And because I played this move, the right side is kind of sealed. You can play this kind of monkey jump to reduce the corner. I think that was a way cleaner way to go as white. Yeah, maybe black wants to jump here first. And if blocked, then you can go here, so there's no attachment, Aji. But maybe it's questionable if I gained anything or not. Because locally you took away this kind of endgame, so losing a bit some points. Yeah, I guess just leave it like this if you're not sure. So when you play here, you need to be 100% sure that like this is dead. If not, this would be losing points locally. So here, I guess you should just play way and then try to go for top right corner. And then because I failed liberties here, this cut became a problem. And then the endgame around here went to be big as well. So yeah, probably this was the right way to kind of manage this endgame round here. Yeah, to play this one and to not able to kill is probably where it's going already a bit sideways. And yeah, if you have the chance to kill here, you need to. So just Hane, and this is GG's. Yeah, I need to be better reading at like shorter time controls. Would be nice if I can. Let me see. Yeah, so you can play this one. Then maybe just put a move. Although that's... Yeah, I think you just connect. Thing is, you don't want this to be sente. Whereas, oops. If you protect here, I was planning something like this. This might be sente to make twice and Hane and whatnot. But yeah, I think you can just connect and there's still nothing to do here. It doesn't work. Like in worst case, you give up these three and kill the whole corner. As black, I would say this is a bit too much to block from that side and play here. Probably go back at some point, playing this one right here. Yeah, and go for this kind of thing. Yeah, we need to take our chances. Okay, well, happens. Hopefully we learn from this game. And let me just switch to this screen and go for the solution of problem today. So problem of the day here, try to kill white. Here's black. I'll give you guys a few seconds and need to end the stream after this. So in the meantime, if you haven't checked my YouTube channel, I'll be happy if you can do so. And also, if you're on YouTube, thanks for watching the stream. And go and also follow my Twitch channel if you like. So I've put a new video today where I played against Karago with handicap. If you want to go take a look, that would be nice as well. E4, cut that C3. So e4 first. If you play e4 first, white can just block here. And if you cannot save this one stone, white's gonna have an eye here on this side and an eye of taking. So this one, I can just connect. And you need to prepare some things before cutting at c3. So e4 directly, this doesn't work. You need to use this one stone directly, this one, at c4. So the first move would be to use it from there. Pull back at c5, yeah, Clydom, exactly. So first move is this. You need to pull at c5 first. Because any other move, like, white can just take. You might think of this cut, but then white connects and there's nothing to be really done right around here. This one block. There's no snap back, you just take. And even this one push, Atari, you can just make this. And push here, you can just live this way. So yeah, you need to prepare with c5, so that was the move. White's only move is this one, because if you let black connect, this is foreside, not enough space. So that would be the move. So you need to use these two stones. So only move push here. And try to think here. How do you play move order? Like, what is the move order to kind of make this c3 move work? So yeah, I'll give you guys a few seconds. So pay attention, white can maybe sack this area and live with two eyes here. So this a hint. So if you start from e4, like this one's wrong because I think you connect here simply. Yeah, connect. And then black would take, but this one you can play this and actually threaten to live on the side. And if this one you can Atari, and black cannot connect because liberty problems. It's still a cool variation to show. So yeah, you might think throw in here first, but you need to prepare something before playing this one. So it's kind of related to the side living shape. So you need to throw in here first. And if white takes, guess this one gets a bit easier to read. Now you throw in and you can cut here. And even if white decides to sack this, this is not alive because four side here and just only one eye on the side like this. And if white connects this one, then you can cut. And another liberty problem from white is that you cannot connect because you can just take everything. So yeah, basically that was kind of it. So you needed to find this kind of move to make kind of the stones bigger, to create some problems from white. And then fighting this throw-in was kind of the next hurdle here for this problem. Yeah, so hopefully enjoyed this right here. I would say this not much space, but could be difficult to find this move order here to throw in. So I'll track it like at 3Q type, yeah, level, maybe 4, something like that. 3, 3Q, 2Q, maybe some, yeah. Low single digit Q type problem. But yeah, always theme in Tsumegos is like liberty problems. So if you can kind of develop the sense of that, it's definitely nice. And yeah, good thing about solving problems is usually you also get better at like recognizing what shapes are kind of weak or what you can kind of yeah, which point you can try to exploit and whatnot, so you kind of pattern recognize kind of thing. So this is why I would try to go for volume rather than try to go for difficult problems, especially if you're starting or any level, I would say, unless you're like really aiming to be pro, then going for super hard problems makes kind of sense. But if not, the most important is to actually read accurately but a few moves ahead, and it's usually good enough if you can balance with other parts of the game. So don't worry, just go step by step. And here I'll show the links for the problems if you want to solve, and here goproblems.com if you want the English site here. So this one is all in Chinese, and you have English friendly site here. Google Translate works as well, so should be good to go create an account and you have all the problems for free. I had the same speech from multiple people that recognition of very simple shapes will go a long way for you. Yeah, because it's kind of building blocks from simple stuff usually at the end. And in Go, it's not only about just sheer calculation, so you need to have like all-round balanced skill set, and with that, yeah, definitely like you can go down level for sure and beyond as well. It just like people dependent. Of course, the like core kind of base of a Go player should be kind of able to solve problems, because actually in a game what you're doing is like see a new situation and you need to kind of figure out what to do. So if you can kind of have this mindset of like a problem solver each time you see a new situation, yeah, we see kind of it will all click in once. And then it's just, yeah, of course the level of each problem gets higher and complexity of problem in games as well. And by the way, one maybe hint I'm repeating maybe on other streams as well, but if you're trying to solve, especially if you're doing it on an app or something, try to figure out all the variations first before pushing kind of the obvious move, before like clicking insta. Just try to read everything out and then go for it, because in a real game you cannot just go back or just play the obvious move and then figure out. So try to have this habit from early on when you try to solve some problems. Try to think of all kind of opponent's response and make sure that you've all figured out, and then click the the move. But yeah, when you're trying to just repeat, so this, you could also argue that if you're just trying to repeat, go for volume, let's say, then you can just go for, okay, I've seen this version, try to go for quick solving. But having both kind of way of solving is pretty good. Personal problem that I encountered with the game is that I can solve some problems, but in game it's kind of hard to understand at which moment I need to read. Yeah, so this is also related to if you can know when to read or when to have like it's like when do you push the like gear or not, you change the gears, like that would come with experience and intuition that would build over time. So it's kind of normal if you start, I don't know what your level is, Claydon, but it is kind of a normal feeling that you don't know which moment you need to. Yeah, hey, just arrived. Nice. 8 once. Yeah, it's C5. Oh, actually I could put the last variation here. So here we go. This one. So yeah, there's also ways of solving problems, not only mindlessly just going for it, but if you can try to. And as for which moment you need to read, intuition, and also yeah, having like strategy concepts like that, but you can build over time, that kind of thing. But at least you need to be able to fight in order to rank up efficiently, if that's your goal. So always the basis is reading anyways. So you cannot go wrong by solving problems, kind of. But yeah, only with that, you're not gonna be stronger in the most efficient way. So you need to find a balance and between playing and yeah, especially review each time you play, even if you win or lose or blitz game whatnot. Important to review each time. So I would say that for the end here. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching the stream today. So yeah, I would like to win winning positions, but it is what it is. It happens. Just learning each day as we go. And yeah. Okay. We'll see. Smog. Oh, Baduk Bum is here. Okay, let's go. Yeah, take a look at my YouTube channel if you'd like to. So sub, like, comment videos right there. And guys on YouTube, thank you very much for being here as well. I hope you guys, I can see you guys tomorrow. And if you have Twitch Prime, also consider to sub here on Twitch for support the stream. Okay. Yeah, thank you for watching and have a nice day and see you next time. Bye.